Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mikey. You're back in Mikey's basement. Let's do this thing. Yeah. As you can tell, we got another episode of To the Edge of the Sky. I'm continuing with the visual novel. As a quick recap where we left off, I am from the Outlands. I encountered some operatives from this agency called Phantasm, and they actually brought me back to the city, and it turns out I'm the newest operative, Operative 7. We got back to Phantasm headquarters, and I found my room and everything like that, and I get to live my life as an operative of Phantasm with the boys of BTS. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Yeah, To the Edge of the Sky. Well, phase. And I think Phantasm is like the like elite unit. It's time to explore phase. The next few scenes take place over the course of Seven's first week at phase. It's my first week, guys. Wish me luck. Alright. Oh, you know what? Let me switch. Ah, there we go. Hello down there. What area would I like to visit? Alright. Cafeteria, the lounge at night, the lounge in the evening, nowhere. I want to stay in my room forever. I kind of like the room forever option, but I want to check the lounge at night. Ooh. Oh. I have some short introductions with the staff today and a really nice dinner in the cafeteria. I was pointing towards the lounge by someone. Now, let me just check my levels real quick. Pull this down just a smidgen. There we go. Alright. Ooh. Whatever I was expecting when I heard the word lounge, it was certainly not this. Yeah, this looks pretty swing. Everything in phase is so luxurious, it's going to take some time to get used to. Yeah, I'm an outlander. I'm not even used to this kind of stuff, this lavishness. I can't remember a single moment in my life before when I was anywhere this nice. I walked towards the bar and carefully take in my surroundings. From the flooring to the interior decoration and even the view through the windows, everything about this place feels supremely high class. I like it. No wandering the wastelands definitely didn't offer any opportunities for this kind of luxury. I stopped next to the bar and looked down at the menu screen. As I stare to scroll through it, one thing becomes very clear. All of these drinks sound so unfamiliar, and there's no prices either. Ooh, it's all free, baby. That doesn't mean it's free? Or does that mean it's free, or is it that no one around here cares about the price of something? Whoa. I sigh and plop myself down on a bar stool. After poking around the menu, I order a drink, something I'm vaguely sure I know. With nothing else to do but wait, I swivel around the stool and observe the people in the lounge. It's far from empty here, but there's one particular corner that seems to be left alone completely. That looks like such a good spot, though. Here's your order, operative. Ooh, that must be like the VIP spot that I'm probably going to go to pretty soon. A voice suddenly speaks, so suddenly, in fact, that I nearly jump off the bar stool. I spin around to face the bartender with a sheepish smile. Please pretend like you didn't see that. The bartender only smiles back at me as she places my order in front of me. She gives me a little nod and walks away, leaving me all by myself. I look down at my drink. Huh, so I guess it's free. Either that or they're going to take it out of my wages. I could try to call the bartender back and ask, but I feel like that's something I can find out later. Although it's not immediately apparent, I can feel people throwing me curious glances as they talk. They're all excited about this new character we got over here. Old me, Operative 7 now. I know. Stare all you want, people. I can't hear what they're saying, but I can guess. I imagine it's not every day that someone new joins phase an operative instead of a trainee. Yeah, I'm going right to high class, baby. Even if their curiosity is understandable, that doesn't mean that I have any desire to be stared at like that. Yeah, stop staring at me, you know, but honestly, I love the attention. At least they're not all pointing and laughing at me, yelling, "Get out, you dirty drifter." Oh, I gotta keep forgetting that this character's not me. This character is like an outsider and stuff. If it was me, though, I'd be like, yeah, what's up, everybody? Yeah. Me, Jimin, and Jungkook and the boys, you know, we're gonna go save the future, y'all. All I want is a quiet moment with my drink in some dark corner without all eyes on me. I grab my drink and head for the quiet corner that everyone else seems to avoid. The gossipers all quiet down and stare at me before quickly turning away for good. Oh, now they stop. Whatever. I set my drink on the table and sit down, only to sit on something not quite right. Something warm and hard. Whoa, what the... I jump up to my feet in an instant. I whirl around and look whatever it is I sat down on. 4! The name slips out of my lips before I can think to stop myself. I feel many eyes on me again. There's a sudden tension in the air, something that clearly isn't missed by the observers. What are you doing here? The sleepy 4 slowly cracks his eyes open and blinks several times before finally directing his gaze at me. What? Suga been sleeping there the whole time? That is pretty funny. That's such a Suga thing to do, too. It's like, oh, I'm done. I'm going to sit on this chair and I'm going to sleep somewhere. Aish, what are you yelling my name for? I gulp. The way he handled himself with those people on our first meeting is not something I could forget. Yeah, dude snapped all their necks like out of nowhere. Ah! Snapped! You're done! Suga, he's a cold-blooded killer. Look at those eyes. He didn't feel me sit on him? I'm sorry, I was just surprised to see you here. I lose my train of thought as I stare down at him just laying there. Why are you sleeping out here? Ford takes a slow, deep breath and pushes himself up into a sitting position. He tussles his hair a bit and looks up at me with sleepy eyes. He acts all adorable for like a couple seconds, like, oh, just sleepy Yoongi here, nothing to see. I was tired. No, that's like old a Wild West Suga. I was tired. This was closer. I don't know what it should make. What it should make Suga's voice. I guess that explains why everyone was avoiding this corner. Oh, because he was sleeping there. Ooh, and is he known as a cold-blooded killer? He's gotta be. Like, look at his character, man. All in black, red eyes. He stares at me without uttering a word. I should just grab my drink and go somewhere else. He blinks slowly as if chasing away the post-snap haze. I inhale sharply. Oh no, he's gonna say something about me sitting on him. I should apologize. I'm 7 now, right? Oh, so you already know. You moved your way up so fast. We'll see how you do. Don't think I didn't realize you sat on me earlier, though. And then he looks like real cute, and then he tosses his hair again, and like bites his lip. Of course. I'm sorry, I just didn't see you there. Examine your surroundings properly next time. Ooh, he's a cold-blooded killer. Watch out. If you're that inattentive, you might miss something crucial in a mission and get yourself or someone else killed. Ooh. Oh. I don't want to get anybody killed, man, especially not you. I don't know what to say to that. His words remind me of what he said to Zero back then in the abandoned church. This stuff is real. People could die, y'all. Ooh, that's foreshadowing, too. Someone's gonna die. If they're hammering it home so hard right now, that's exactly what that means. But are they trapped in, like, a fictional universe? I'm just playing. So, Floor slowly stands up and starts to walk off, only to stop right next to me. He looks down at me with a strange look in his eyes, something I can't quite place. Welcome to Phantom Alpha 7. Oh! He nods to himself and walks away without another word, leaving me to stare at his retreating back. Excuse me. I'm not entirely sure what to make of him, but was he trying to look out for me? I pop myself down in For's abandoned spot and grab my drink. Whatever I thought before, it seems that me accepting FaZe's offer will definitely prove to be interesting. I'm nervous about my meeting the rest of the team, but for now I sit back and relax, enjoying my drink with the name that I can't recall. Yeah, time to explore more of FaZe. The next few scenes take place over the course of 7's first week at FaZe. What area would you like to visit? Well, we already at the lounge, so let's go to the cafeteria. It looks like I still have time before dinner, but I'm exhausted from all of Dr. Park's testing earlier today. I think I'll take a nap first. I change into my sleeping clothes and throw myself onto the bed, lying on my stomach. All it takes is my head hitting the soft pillow before I'm out. Boop. I'm sleeping. I groggily open my eyes, not knowing what day or month it is, much less where I am. I slowly push myself up and rub my eyes, trying to remember. Right, this is phase, and I took a nap. I do that sometimes too, man. That's the weirdest feeling when you wake up like from a nap and you have like no idea where you are, and you're in a foreign place, man. You're like at your friend's house or something. You're like, what the hell? It definitely is weird. But I'm not in phase. A nap. I turn and look out the window, and I see the nighttime sky greet me back. I grab my phone and look at the time, 9:37 p.m. Ah! Crap! I overshot dinner by just a little for sure. If a little was 3 hours. Oh man, yeah. So why are you eating dinner so late? Not to mention I ruined my sleep schedule after only a few days here. Good job, me. Well, I'm wide awake now. I look out at the full moon shining in the sky as I try to decide what to do. I shrug. Guess I'll go eat anyway. Getting dressed, I grab my arrow glasses and I leave my room. ARO glasses, arrow glasses. I wonder what those are. Ooh, they're probably some type of like virtual interface. Turning on the overlay on my ARO. Ooh, it's augmented reality. Yeah, there you go, AR, augmented reality. I select my destination and head off down the hallway. Oh my god, I gotta fix everything. It's all messed up. Headphones are all messed up. There we go. Man, I do like the soundtrack for this thing too, man. And all of the like the environment art, like this cafeteria, the lounge, all of that. I like it a lot. Like even the hallway, everything. Man, they did a really good job. Aeon Dream Studios. Nice. In the cafeteria now, I order my dinner from a touchscreen, and then I sit at the table to wait for it. There's a few others here, and I hazard a guess that people eat here 24/7 anyway. I scan the other people here curiously, but most wear the white uniforms of phase researchers. Here and there, some very distinct people stand out with a strong aura, and I bet that they might be other operatives. Other operatives. That feels so weird to think. The operatives look so intense and capable that I wonder for the millionth time if I have a right to be here. That's when I notice someone who looks distinct, but has a different feeling from the others. Someone in white. Oh! It's little baby Jungkook. Or the man they call Jungkook. The man with the abs they call Jungkook. Agent Zero. Or, what are they? Operative Zero. Something about him feels naturally more innocent than the others. Because he's not a cold-blooded killer yet. Just wait. We're gonna go on a couple missions. This guy's he's definitely gonna be snapping some necks like sugar. Thinking back, he felt different from all the other Phantom Alpha team that I met before. I find myself curious about why that is, and I tilt my head. Maybe I should go over and talk to him. Would that be weird? Let's go talk to Jungkook, come on. I'm contemplating this when he gets up. He takes his tray to the trash can, empties it, and leaves the cafeteria. Because he's a gentleman. Damn, I should have moved faster. Order number 106. That's me. I sigh and stand up to get my food. Maybe next time? Or Dr. Park said I should get to know all my teammates. Maybe I can find him after dinner. With that thought, I walk over to retrieve my food and finally eat. After dinner, I'm back to wandering the corridors again. This time, my destination is set on Zero's location, which is only marked as a relaxation area. I'm not sure why I'm able to see it, but I noticed it blinking nearby when I brought up my map. It looks like he's outside. I wonder why he'd be outside at night. Maybe he can't sleep. As I ponder these things, I move through the seemingly endless corridors. Although I'd been trying to ignore it for some time, my heart yearns for something to see other than these white walls. No, you're a phase operative now. You gotta think like a city dweller. You're the one who chose to stop drifting after all. My heart doesn't seem to care though, and it continues to argue with my mind until I reach my destination. I'm surprised when I open the glass door to what appears to be a rooftop area with gardens. Woo! It is pretty out here. I like this. Or several, in fact. The light from inside shines through the glass, giving off a gentle glow in the darkness of night. I easily spot Zero's white jacket against the dark backdrop in the distance. He looks like an angel. And Batman, kind of. Like if Batman was an angel. He's sitting on one of the benches with his hands in his pockets, his posture relaxed. I feel uneasy when I suddenly wonder if it's okay just to go up and talk to him like this. He's another agent. Let's go talk to him. I mean, maybe he wanted to be alone. Remembering Dr. Park's words, though, gives me strength. Yeah, come on. We got a team bond here. We can't be shy now. Our lives are at stake. Someone could die. Someone's probably gonna die. Oh, man. Is it Jungkook? Is Jungkook gonna die? He'll come back, though, for sure if he dies. I shake my head and begin striding towards him. He glances at me immediately, his large dark eyes shining in the faint light. Hi. Mind if I sit here? Oh, that's him. I thought it was Jungkook. We both sound like sexy dudes. Hi, mind if I sit here? I say sheepishly. Zero shakes his head and scoots over on the bench, and I sit down. I wait for him to start speaking to question why I'm there, but he doesn't. The seconds stretch on into minutes before I realize that my plan to chat with him has turned into an awkward silence. Frantic at my social failure, I try to think of something good to say that isn't tell me your whole life story. So, it's a real nice night for an evening. Real nice night for an evening there, buddy. Did I really just say that? I feel a heat rush to my face at my terrible social skills. But Zero just looks at me and actually gives me a small laugh. Yeah. Oh, man. And seeing his bright smile, I relax. Good, so he has a sense of humor at least. If this had been 4, it might have gone really badly. Dr. Park told me I should try to get to know you guys, the team I mean. I saw you in the cafeteria earlier, so I thought I'd come and say hi. Zero nods along, then scratches his head. Are you getting used to things? Do you have any questions? I don't know how to do Jungkook, so he's just gonna have a sexy guy voice. Or my attempt at it. Oh shit. I forgot what I asked. I wasn't paying. I literally just read it and I forgot it as soon as I clicked off. Alright, we'll say I think so. I think so. Bit by bit. I think he has somebody getting used to it, right? Good. I know it can be hard to get used to things here. I might be a little homesick, though. I know what you mean. We both have the same voice now. Although I've only been part of Phantom Alpha for 3 weeks. Oh, so you're new like me? Zero nods and I smile, feeling a little better. I guess we could be the rookies on the team then. I know you've been at Phase longer, but let's help each other out. I hold out a hand to Zero, and he looks surprised before taking it. Aww, we're making friends. We shake hands briefly, and Zero smiles. I was feeling kind of lonely, so I'm glad you came. Oh, you mean to talk? Zero slowly shakes his head. Yes and no. I was sitting out here to collect my thoughts, but I meant to the team. I'm the youngest and newest member, and everyone's so experienced, so it's been hard sometimes. I feel you there. I've been wondering the whole time if they've got the right person for the job. I feel like that too, Jungkook. We're like the same. I saw your skills. You're good, don't worry. I smile and lean back, looking at the sky. I can't help but feel relief from the validation. From hearing it from someone who actually saw me in action. Thanks. After that, we fall silent for the rest of our time together. I think that both of us feel better just having someone who understands. I love you, Jungkook. It's time to explore Phase. Still my first week. Let's check it out. We're going back to the lounge. Hopefully it's RM. Another day. Another load of paperwork and educational classes about Phase to get through. At least I'm finished now, I think. I trudge through the endless corridors for what seems like the millionth time this week. You know, it'd be cool if they added on a new another layer and they did the high school simulator stuff where you actually gotta balance out going to class and going to missions and stuff like that. I don't know, Persona, man. I wanted this game to get a sequel that's like Persona, and that would be lit, dude. That would be so lit. Same thing, same story and everything. I'm really into this, like, Phantasm and, like, Phase and Phantom Alpha and stuff like that. It's cool, man. I wonder what, like, I really want to know what's like our directive. Like, what do we do? I have no idea. Now I'm thinking about it. What do we do? I just know that we all hang out in this cool building and we learn stuff and we go on missions, but I have no idea what these missions are. It's just sugar snapping necks. It's Friday, but the time and phase doesn't seem to exist. Still though, I'm determined to relax and take some time off. They said I'll start mission training on Monday, so maybe I can go out and explore Olympia this weekend. Now I know what it reminds me of. You know, this reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII. Like in the beginning when you're in like Seed and stuff like that, and you're in like a weird like little military like academy. Is that what this is? That's what this is. This is dope. I like it. Yeah, it probably is. And then like Phantom Alpha is like Seed or whatever. Because Seed was the elite unit, and then Balam Garden or whatever was just all the regular just students and stuff, but we're still like trainees. Boom, man, I wonder if that's what inspired this. That'd be tight. I'm gonna look it up. I don't know if I'll be able to find the information though. The thought alone perks me up, and I stand up a little bit straighter and pull my slumped shoulders back. Yeah, I should cheer up. I can start relaxing by getting a drink from the lounge. With that in mind, I set my destination and I head off. So when I enter the lounge, I'm greeted by a beautiful view of the evening sky outside. Ooh, man, good job. I like how they did change it from like a night, the last one was nighttime, and this one's a nice little setting sun. Putting the vibe on. Am I gonna see RM, Namjoon? It immediately improves my mood. Coming here was definitely the right decision after a tough week. I start to head toward the bar, but then I notice a familiar face sitting at the table. Oh, your boy Namjoon. Yo. But he's the only one there. A man in he's not the only one there. A man in all white sits across from him, and I recognize his uniform as one of the rarely seen administrative staff. Nine's eyes meet mine briefly, and I immediately turn away toward the bar. I walk over to it and I seat myself. I don't want to be caught staring like a weirdo. I have to fight the urge to look back as the bartender comes to take my order. I guess they're having a meeting, or maybe they're just drinking, I can't tell. I order my drink and fall silent, wondering exactly what Nine's role is within the organization. He's the leader of Phantom Alpha. Bet. Oh yeah, if he's 9 and there's 9 of us, dude, bet. Well, I read in his profile that he's the leader, so I guess he deals with the higher-ups here too. Yeah, your boy Namjoon. I wouldn't be in Phantom Alpha if it wasn't for 9 vouching for me, but I haven't seen him since that day. I decide I have to thank him for what he did for me, for the chance he's given me despite my being a drifter. Maybe I'll go and talk to him before I leave. Hey, how are you? I almost jump out of my skin at the gentle voice next to me. I turn to see 9 sliding onto a bar stool next to mine. I manage to stammer out a response. I'm fine. Good, really. Jeez, you scared me. Oh, you scared me, Namjoon. What are you doing here? Sorry. I'm not very good at stealth, but sometimes I manage to surprise people. He's got the same voice as Jungkook. I can't. How would you do, RMs? He's got that. I can't do it. So yeah, he's got this voice now. So he's not good at stealth, but he still manages to surprise people. Well, that's all right. I was just thinking of going to talk to you. Really? I nod. Of course. We saw each other when I came in, and you're my leader now. I should greet you, right? I mean, that's okay. 9 chuckles. Yeah, that's okay. I just thought you might be intimidated or something. Oh. Maybe a little. Well, maybe just a little, Namjoon. Oh, leader of BTS. The way 9 nods as if he knew it all along makes me regret me being honest just a little. Yeah, I see. We fall silent for a moment and then... Can I ask you a question? Yes. Why is it that you're intimidated? I guess there's just something about the authority. It attracts people, but it repels them too. Leaders are usually intense... I'm starting to do his voice. Leaders are usually intense people who got to where they were by their ability, and you're never certain if you might get in trouble with them. I see. So it's fear. Or maybe it could be said that it's fear of being misunderstood. I guess you're right. I think about some of the arguments and fights that I've seen in my lifetime. When you cut away all the fluff, yeah, I guess you're right. That's what's left, misunderstanding. I guess being a leader might be tough, especially if he's in contact with both phase officials and his teammates. They might not always understand why he does what he does. I look at Nine and I smile. Then let's always make the effort to try and understand each other. Nine looks momentarily surprised before smiling back. I'd like that. The bartender hands me my drink then. Nine orders one for himself and then turns back to me. So how are you doing in phase? Are you getting used to life here? I shrug. I think so. It's not easy, but... Nine nods to himself. It's the corridors, right? The corridors? I mean, it's gotta be the classes too and everything else. But since you're a drifter, you probably miss all that freedom. All that freedom. I think about the cold, white, endless corridors throughout phase. Yeah, I guess it is that. I mean, you're right. It's everything that makes it hard. It's also different from what I'm used to. But I think when I'm traveling through the building is what feels the strangest. All of them look the same, so it almost doesn't feel like you're going anywhere. And there's no windows, so it doesn't even feel like time is passing. Did you see the cherry blossom trees when you came into the city? Huh? I'm confused at the sudden topic change, wondering if I misheard something, but I decided to roll with it. Cherry blossoms? Yeah, I saw them. They were beautiful. Yeah, that's how you know they're really here. Like, really here in Olympia. Like, you're like, really here. That's what I thought, too. I'd never seen them before, but I always heard about them. Yeah, they're beautiful. But do you know you're, like, really here? You know that they bloom year-round? I narrow my eyes. What do you mean? That's impossible. They're cherry blossoms. I know, but these are special. They were genetically engineered to bloom at any time. Especially since they're in protected area of Olympia. Oh, that's pretty cool then. Nine nods. I thought so too. But as I stayed here, I started to think differently. What do you mean? Nine looked so serious when I asked this that I nearly leaned back at the intensity in his eyes. Intensity. Aren't cherry blossoms so loved because of their transient nature? Oh! RM getting deep. He's like, why do you want a cherry blossom to blossom like all year round? They're beautiful because it happens only in spring. We only have them once a year normally, so it's special. Well, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Right, so when you take them away, you take a lot of their beauty away. Of the way they bloom so brightly before fading away. That's deep, Namjoon. And he also took away that natural passage of time. You're taking away something that humans have experienced for thousands of years. It's unnatural. It's wrong. The change of seasons, right? I suddenly remember back to when we were discussing before the cherry blossom tangent. So are you talking about the phase corridors? Exactly. Not feeling the passage of time isn't normal. It throws you off. Makes everything feel artificial. I get a deep sense of homesickness from that alone. It's natural to yearn for nature and things like the change of seasons when that's what you're used to. Oh man, Namjoon always talks about how he loves to go like hiking and being in like nature and stuff like that. Man, these people did a good job of like nailing their like personalities and stuff like that into these characters. And then, but they're not like, he's still, you know, RM from BTS, but he is like Agent 9. So I don't know. I mean, they're doing a good job. I'm having fun with this. I guess you're right. It's impressive what man managed to do, but that doesn't necessarily mean it feels right. Exactly. At that moment, the bartender puts Nine's drink in front of him. He pauses to take a sip. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble like that. No, it's quite alright. It made me think. Thank you. You're super deep, bro. I love it. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, I mean. Nod nods and smiles before taking another sip of his drink. I'm going to take a little sip of my drink. Oh, excuse me. Ah, there we go. Oh, this reading got my throat dry. Changing the topic, we talk a little more about phase education and about the team before 9 has to leave. But when he does, I'm left with the feeling I haven't had since I stepped into phase. A strange sense of peace. Alright, it's time to explore phase. I think I can only go to my room now. Nowhere I want to stay in my room forever. Forever. I drag myself down the empty hallway. Bed, 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 bed. The one word plays on a loop in my head as I trudge along towards my room. The whole day was spent filling out forms, talking to higher-ups, doing tests, filling out more forms, getting briefed on everything related to the Phantom Alpha team. Then being shown around the phase facilities, at least where my clearance level would allow. Of course, that means I had to go and fill out the necessary forms to get said clearance in the first place. If I have to so much as look at another form again, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind. I just want to hang out with Jungkook and RM and Suga and go on missions, and I'm tired of homework. I come to a halt and I rest my head against my bedroom door for a moment. It feels so cool and soothing against my heated skin. My eyes feel so heavy. I feel myself slipping away into a dream. I gasp and push myself away from the door. I must be more tired than I realize if I'm falling asleep right on the door. I run my hand over the lock and it beeps gently a few times. The door opens with a soft click and I push it open and make my way inside. The moment I step into my room, I'm met with something that makes all the tiredness dissipate. I stand frozen in confusion and I stare down at a man casually lounging on my bed. Is it J-Hope? The music makes me think it's J-Hope, dude. Is it a new character? Are we getting a new character? I know I'm not quite used to the layout of the place yet, but yes, J-Hope! Woo! J-Hope! My boy! The silver-haired man looks up and our eyes meet. I see a brief flash of surprise in his dark eyes before he tucks it all away. No looking at it, this is definitely my room. Who are you? I shouldn't be saying my real name anymore, right? I'm 7. All I'm supposed to be now is 7. Member of Phantom Alpha. Who are you and why are you, what are you doing in my room? And how'd you even get in here, bro? I was told that the lock would only respond to my touch. The silvered-haired man grins. Look at that grin! And gracefully pushes himself up into a sitting position. Daydream. There isn't any place I can get into. Oh. There ain't no place he can't get into. I'm way too tired for this, dude. I glare up at the strange intruder. That doesn't answer any of my questions. He laughs and responds. Oh, I love the little facial features. I answered one of them, didn't I? The cheeky grin on his face seems to only widen with that. But before I can say anything, he quickly jumps to his feet and comes to stand in front of me. He looks down at me. That smile still plastered to his face. I'm 6. 6. So he's another teammate of mine then? I remember reading that my teammates are 9, 0, 4, 6, 5, 8, and 3. I can just do 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 9, 0, 4, 6, 5, 8, and 3. Boom. So you're Agent 6, Agent J-Hope. Welcome to Team 7. Gives me a much gentler smile this time. Oh, thank you. Wait, that still doesn't explain what you're doing in my room, bro. What are you doing in my room, bro? You want to play Xbox? 6 laughs and points his index fingers at me as if they were guns. Finger guns. You got me there. Did he just... He did. Oops. Guess I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, what's up, though? I just got back from a mission and need somewhere quiet to rest for a bit. I see. Do you often break into other people's rooms to rest? Yeah, that's pretty weird, bro. Getting to place is just part of my job. You're not going to answer me, are you? Nope. You still haven't told me how you got in. 6 taps his nose with a grin. That's a professional secret, dear 7. I feel a deep urge to sigh. Do you not have a room of your own? I do, of course. Then what? It's easier to rest when you can't be found. Come on, you know that. Oh, right, I guess that makes sense. Does it really, or am I just so tired that it does? I can't tell at all. It's J-Hope, man. Let's just hang out, play some Xbox. Well, that's all good, but can you find some other place to rest from now? Somewhere that is in my room, bro? 6 nods and makes his way to the door. He opens the door, but stops mid-step and looks back at me with a gentle smile. Really, it's nice to meet you, 7. I look forward to seeing what you can do. He turns around to leave, but then stops and turns around once more. Oh, and sorry about that. Up until last week, this room didn't belong to anyone. Yeah, that sounds a little fishy to me, bro. And with that, 6 finally leaves my room. The door automatically locks behind him with a soft click and a beep. I fall face first into my bed. The bed sheets, why do they smell different? It's a nice scent, but ooh, I smell it on J-Hope. The image of a smiling 6 flashes in my mind. Ooh, they smell like him. Perhaps I should have a bigger reaction to someone being in my room like that, but it is a teammate, and it is J-Hope. But honestly, I'm just too tired to react. So far, I've met 4 out of 7 of my team members, and none of the said meetings have been anything one might call normal. I wonder when I'll get to meet everyone else. Will any of it be normal? I roll over on my back and stare up at the ceiling. Then again, what exactly is normal? Especially in this sort of life. I sigh. Nothing will be any sort of normal ever again. My eyes drift over to the view beyond the windows. But maybe I can see him again. Maybe I can find him in the city somewhere. Despite how it all ended between us, I miss you. Ooh. I closed my tired eyes and allowed myself to finally drift off into a deep sleep. Sunlight hits my eyes and I wake up with a start. Shit, I have to rub my eyes and I take in my surroundings. Oh, that's right, I'm in Olympia. I'm in phase. I don't have to hide from the sun in fear of frying. I breathe a sigh of relief and fall back in the bed. I grope around on the bedside table for a bit and I grab the phase-issued phone. As the screen comes alive, I see an email notification from the lead researcher. Operative 7, you and another operative are required to submit yourself for team compatibility testing. The TCT is designed to ensure that you are officially incorporated into the Phantom Alpha team. Who you choose is not important, as you will have to test with all of the members eventually. I will send you the map layout of phase to your ARO. You will meet in the training area. The meeting starts at 10 a.m. Regards, Dr. Kiria Park. I glance at the time. 9:27 turns to 9:28 a.m. I don't know phase well enough yet and to not get lost. The map will definitely help, but I still need to familiarize myself with the place. I should get going if I don't want to be late. The doctor said to pick someone from the team to join me in the test. Calling someone up is... How should I even call them? I don't have any of their personal numbers yet. I haven't even met them all, so it might be weird to request someone I've yet to meet to come to do this with me suddenly. I decide to just call someone I did meet then. I scoot up to the wall and a display hit directory on the touchscreen. Who? Ah, man, you already know, Little Baby Jungkook. The name Zero immediately draws my eye. I tap on his face and the display goes into call mode. The phone rings endlessly for the next 60 seconds. Do they have voicemails here? They must. How do you know what a voicemail is, crazy wanderer lady? It's the future too. I don't know. I'm just about to give up when I hear a voice. Connected with Zero. Hello? Morning, Zero. Morning. I'm calling you to see if you'd be willing to come down to do a team compatibility test. It's at 10 this morning. 10? Okay. Okay, that's it. Thanks. See ya then. Bye. I end the call and sigh. Well, that was straightforward, but step 1 complete. What do you want? What do you want? A speech rumor or something? He said, yeah, just go. You're about to be late. It's 9:30. You don't know where you're going, and your meeting is at 10. Oh. You're making me mad, character. You better leave right now. He said yeah. Partner acquired. Operative 7 is on the move. I snorted my own thoughts. Okay, yeah, I'm never saying that out loud. Why not? It's fine. I head out to the hallway and turn on my overlay map, loading the data that I received from Dr. Park. I wonder what this test will be like. Seeing Phantom Alpha in action firsthand, I thought they were so cool back then. But now it makes me more nervous than anything else. My skills aren't bad in comparison, but I slow down in my pace and look around. Where am I? My eyes dart around on the map, trying to make sense of where I might be. Great, I'm lost. I'm pretty sure I made a wrong turn somewhere, but where? No matter where I look on the map, I can't see my own indicator. Is the map glitching? Is it missing some areas, maybe? I think I've heard of some maps having hidden areas, but this is just ridiculous. I sigh. I do not have time to be lost right now. I guess I need to try and backtrack to start over. I'm going to be so late. Again. Dr. Park is going to think I'm the most irresponsible operative ever. I turn around to try and come back the way I came from, but then Jungkook shows up. What's up, Zero? But I find myself face to face with the towering Zero. Towering? I don't know. I'm 6'3". It's a little baby Jungkook. Little baby Jungkook. Ah! Zero, what the hell, dude? Did I scare you? Obviously. Why are you here? Because you were obviously lost. Alright, fair enough. Let's go, dude. But how'd you know? And how'd you know where to find me? Oh, I got a tracking device on me. Because I was looking at where you were on the map. How? The map apps seems so janky. How do you know what apps are too and like stuff like that? I don't know. Maybe you have some kind of past life in the city, but anyone faced can track their own team. You never know when you're going to get separated. I don't know how I feel about this. It seems kind of creepy, but also sounds like it might be really practical. Especially if someone in this situation where they can't communicate. So I don't know how to feel about this exactly. Undecided for now, I guess. I don't know. All depends on how I feel. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Without anything to say, I just nod. We gotta go, though. We're gonna be late. We're gonna be late. He starts to walk away towards what I assume is the direction of the lab. Not wanting to be left behind again, I dash after him. We quietly walk side by side for a while, up a few floors and through a maze of corridors. After a bit, the silence of the halls combined with the silence of the man I'm walking with starts to get to me. Zero, dude, you gotta talk, bro. So how you been, bruh? Huh? Oh, fine. Seeing as he isn't planning to continue, I keep talking. I've been working hard at getting used to it here. I still miss nature. Me too. Zero's eyes dart from me towards somewhere down the hall. I turn to see what he's staring at. It's Dr. Park. Hello, Dr. Park. Good morning, Zero. Zero and I meet her in the middle of the hallway. It's good to see you. Were you going to get our mission? Were you going to get our missing new operative? I don't know why I couldn't read that for a second. Yeah, she got lost. I'm sorry. We're really late anyway. Thank you for your help, Zero. Good job. Zero makes a slight bowing motion, and then Dr. Park turns away. Follow me. Now I sound like Agent Zero. That's when a flash of black dashes from around the corner, and I stop dead in my tracks. Is it 4? Is it Suga? Who is this? A strange man stops in front of us. Is that another fan? Oh? He pulls out what looks like a stun gun and aims it right at Dr. Park. What the hell is going on? It looks like T.O.P. from Big Bang. It's Top from Big Bang, and he's coming. Protect the doctor. I move forward and grab Dr. Park by the arm, pulling her back as I move to stand in front of her. Action time, y'all! But even as I do, Zero gets between us and the attacker. What the hell's going on here? An alarm blares through the hallway and a voice between the loud screeches announced all too calmly, the Blue Wings have infiltrated. KAIROS is in the building. KAIROS. They talked about them in my training video. How did they get inside? The intruder aims his stun gun over my shoulder at Dr. Park. How'd you get in here? The intruder smirks. My only orders were to take Operative 7 alive. You, on the other hand, I didn't get any specific orders for. But I know High Priestess would be happy to analyze the only member of a new class. You'd have to be able to capture me first. In that moment, the world seems to slow down. The Blue Wings charges his weapon, and in a split second, Zero begins to move as the man pulls the trigger. Zero leans out of the way of the incoming charge like it's nothing. He's like Neo from the Matrix. It sails harmlessly past him, eventually hitting the wall somewhere behind us. Tss. You want to be tricky, huh? This go much easier if you don't fight. It would for you. Zero rushes forward without warning. He swings for the intruder, who just barely moves back to avoid Zero's clenched hand connecting with his jaw. He jumps back, hopping several times to get as far away from Zero as possible. The intruder throws something at our feet. As it starts to beep, instinctively we jump out of the way. It beeps several times and lights flash frantically on the little device, but nothing happens. I snap my head back towards the intruder, ready to fight, but he's already gone, already halfway down the hallway. I watch his running form with only one thought in mind. If I run after him now, I could probably still catch him. Let's get this, boy! With no time left to hesitate, I bolt after the guy. I hear my partner's footsteps behind me as I run, but I focus entirely on the intruder. He makes a sharp turn down one of the other hallways and I follow. But as I turn, I'm forced to come to a screeching halt. What? What? More Blue Wings! It's Blackpink, y'all. We gotta kill him. Seriously? All I can do is watch the guy run away. He glances back for a moment, and I swear I could see him laugh before he makes another turn and disappears entirely. I hate that bastard already. I stare at my two opponents. Looks like I have no choice. Zero skids to an immediate halt next to me. We about to bounce these Blue Wings. If we take them out quick, we may be able to catch up with that guy. Glancing at each other, we nod. Let's do this. Zero rushes forward first, running straight at the woman closest to us. I'm forced to tear my eyes away from Zero when I hear footsteps coming towards me. I sidestep the woman coming at me and stick my leg out to trip her. She jumps over my leg and slides on the floor. I stop her mid-slide by grabbing her shirt. Guided by my augs, I give her a precision strike to the face, knocking her out. Bow! Whack! By the time I look over at Zero, his opponent is already unconscious on the ground. Done, son. You done. We gotta go get Did they kidnap Dr. Park? Not a bad team, huh? We do quick work. Good job, 7. The comms come alive, and suddenly I hear a familiar voice in my ear. Is this the test? Is this the compatibility test? Has this all been a trick the whole time? I'm guessing that. 0, 7. I'm sure you've noticed by now, but most of the building has been infiltrated by KAIROS. Hearing 9's soothing voice feels like a relief. Yeah, we definitely noticed, but how did they get in? The roof. Seems like they arrived via airship. Airship? How did no one at Phase see something like that? Or shoot it down for that matter? 9 sighs. I don't have enough information to say. 0 and I glance at each other. Oh, and 4 got shot. What? Sugar! Miss Young? 0 wasn't quite able to finish his question. He'll be fine. Dr. Park has him now. What the fuck? How did Dr. Park get from here to what? I'm relieved, but what can we do to help? I thought he kidnapped Dr. Park. 9 pauses for a moment. Head for the roof. And a horrible screeching sound rings in my ear, and I almost rip my earpiece out to stop it. And though it ends quickly, my ears still ring for a while. I rub my ear, trying to ease the pain. I turn to 0. They've taken down the network. Guess we should go then. He nods quickly, marking the nav point for the roof. He runs off first, leaving me alone, leaving me to follow after him. On the way to the roof, more Phantom Alpha members have caught up. We ended up having to fight our way up, but working together, we had no trouble getting through the enemies. I make it up to the roof first, and something immediately catches my eye. The enormous airship parked there. I've never seen one in real life before, but I'm forced to pull my eyes away to focus on a more urgent matter. Someone from FaZe seems to already be here, fighting off a few of the blue wings. It's your boy, Jin! Jin. Water wig, water wig, water wig. Alright, someone from FaZe seems to already be here, fighting off a few of the blue wings. It does look like Top. Is that who that's supposed to be? Top from Big Bang? The guy from before is here too, though. He seems to have lost his hood somewhere. Finally caught up with you, you bastard. One woman tries to go right for the FaZe operative, but he kicks the charging infiltrator in the stomach, knocking her down. Ooh. Another one moves behind him, and before I can call out for him to watch out, the blue wing gets him into a chokehold. The FaZe operative struggles against a tight grip around his throat, scratching and clawing at the arm that holds him tight. The world slows down, and everything seems almost peaceful for a moment as I look on the scene. The blue wing that has the operative in the chokehold doesn't see me, not yet. She's left herself entirely open for my attack from behind. If I move fast enough, I could take her out before she knows what hit her. Being unseen gives me the perfect opportunity to plan my attack, though I know that I have to make it quick. 1 second too long and I could be discovered. Oh shit, that was a timed fucking... Man, I didn't realize it was a timed event. Go back. Hit her in the head. Oh, is that cheating? Oh, I'm just reading it. I'm thinking back. I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I don't like going back on things, but it didn't. I didn't know it was gonna be a timed event. I didn't realize that was a thing in this. Oh, I guess when it's yellow now, that's timed. So you gotta make a decision quick. I make a running jump at her, elbowing her right in the temple. Wah! Get down! The intruder barely has time to react, letting out some strange mix between a yell and a groan, like I'm dead. Her grip on the operative loosens as she falls to the ground like a lifeless doll. I look up just in time to see another one of the intruders rushing at me, only to be intercepted by Zero. He trips the woman, grabbing her by the arm as she falls forward. Without hesitation, he slams her face first into the ground with extra force. Watch out! Stay down, Jungkook. I can't see her face, but the sickening crunch as her face hits the ground lets me know it's more than enough. Jungkook just murdered that lady. Or she has brain damage for sure. A definite reminder that even the cute Zero is a highly skilled operative. Watch out. You better watch out. I hear an agonized yell and turn around only to see another of the blue wings fall to the ground. Your boy J-Hope! Daydream. Daydream. Oh, no. My eyes meet sixes. He winks at me before ducking out of the way of another blue wing trying to knock him down. Curious as I am to what the hell he did to that enemy, this is not the time for questions of any kind. I suddenly feel something cold at my throat. Oh, someone's got a knife in my neck. Strong arms wrap around my shoulders as my back is slammed against a hard chest. Don't move. A rough, low voice whispers in my ears. Though I can't see his face, his voice is familiar, as is the amused tone of the speaker. It's that annoying guy from before. I think of a number of ways I could try to throw him off, but with the knife so close to my throat, I don't want to risk it. Just as they finish off the last of the enemies around us, everyone turns to see me being held hostage. We gotta help Seven! I don't see the other operative though. Play nice or Seven here will be dealing with having a new hole to breathe through. Ugh. My breath catches in my throat, and I hope that none of them decide to be heroes. But the threat seems to be effective enough to make them stay in place. You must be the dog of KAIROS. Dude, this beat is pretty tight, too. Oh, so you finally come out of the shadows. Should have introduced yourself sooner. The man chuckles, his hot breath tickling my ear. Ugh, gross. Alright then, a proper introduction it is. Phantom Alpha, I'm Icarus, servant of the dragon and proud hound of KAIROS. The pleasure is truly all mine. Icarus. Nice to finally meet you, Icarus. 9 casually glances around. Is Artemis here with you? 9's voice sounds calm, almost cheery as he speaks to Icarus. Suddenly I hear a strange, unpleasant sound and Icarus's hold on me loosens. The knife in Icarus's hand falls to the ground with a clatter and I move away from him immediately. Turns out Jin is a cold-blooded killer too, and he just murked this dude, I bet. Yep! I whirl around to see the operative from before holding what looks like a broken tablet in his hands. Icarus now is down on his knees, rubbing his head where the operative hit him. The others move in to surround him as I stare down at the defenseless form. Knock him out. I shift my stance and with a quick jab to his throat, I knock him out. Icarus unceremoniously falls to the ground before me. Try getting invited next time. Boop! I mutter to his unconscious form. With Icarus now down and out, the unnamed operative draws attention to himself with a deep sigh. Yo, my name is Jin, y'all. He turns to the broken tablet over in his hand with a mouthful look on his face. And I just got it today. Is having nice things really too much to ask for? He sighs and tosses the broken theme to the side, eliciting a groan from wherever as it landed. That's what he's worried about? So this is where you were, 3? 3. Oh, so he's on my team. The Oracle. I examine him carefully. Well, his visuals certainly suit his classification. Why were you here by yourself? Just a little while ago, I was sitting in my room doing some analysis. I was going over some security data that I've been working with on since last week. I saw something strange, a pattern that kept repeating every day. I figured out that KAIROS was planning to take down our systems and attack from the skies. Unfortunately, I figured it out too late, only moments before the attack. I couldn't reach anyone, but I knew they'd be coming. I rushed to the roof to confirm the data, but I found myself in more trouble than I would have liked. Young, no offense, but you gotta think more. Coming from you, I take full offense. He's right, though. You know you're not a combatant. 3 touches his neck slightly. AI, I know. I've been punished enough already. Get off my back. 3's eyes finally move to me. So you're 7, our 8th member? 7 is 8. Huh. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. He knows who I am already. Well, I guess it makes sense considering his job. Unexpectedly, he leans forward and takes my hand, slowly bringing it up to his lips. Ooh, before he can actually kiss my hand. Oh, 0 sighs next to me. Young, please. Confused over what's happening or how to react, I do the only thing that comes to mind. I pull my hand away from his to a chorus of sighs. Is this how he always greets people? Given everyone's reaction, I can't help but wonder that. You wouldn't all have to be like that. Is it really so hard to appreciate? It's just my thing. It's who I am as a person. 9 sighs again. That's the last time he drew that. The last time he tried to do that was Dr. Park, and it didn't go well. I raise my eyebrow at that. I can't help but feel like it's a terrible idea from even the little I know of her. I wince at the very sudden and very loud static in my ear. Operatives be warned, the KAIROS infiltration seems to be larger than expected. All over. The message cuts off with only that, and we all look at each other. 9 is the only one to speak. He doesn't say anything as he looks over. What? So this is a large-scale rebellion. Yes, I believe that KAIROS is attacking in more places than just here right now. It's impossible to put out fires everywhere. What do you mean by rebellion? What does KAIROS want anyway? What they want is, 9 sighs, nothing less than the destruction of Phantasm. What? Why? I'm not entirely certain. It'd be good if I could talk to them and understand better. Nine exhales slowly, deeply, and looks back at us. Let's check out the airship. We'll bring the fight to KAIROS. Alright. Boom. I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, that was an hour on the dot right there. It was a good place to end it. I just got to meet Jin. I got to meet J-Hope. I like it. It's a good place to end it. And I'm actually gonna... Alright. Let's go to this scene. Yeah. Close this guy. I'm sure you want to quit. Oh no, I gotta save first. Yeah, save. Now I can quit. Alright, sorry about that. I just want that music in my ear and everything. Yeah, so that was the second part of To the Edge of the Sky. I liked it. Got to meet J-Hope. He was hanging out in my room for some reason, being all weird. Sounds like a J-Hope thing to do, though. Got to meet Jin, and he beat the hell out of some dude with a tablet, so that's tight. And now we actually got introduced to our enemies and everything to KAIROS. You know what? I almost thought it was like a simulation at first. Like, you know how they're like, oh, you have to go on your compatibility training with whoever. So I was like, is this like a test or whatever? Maybe. Is it still going on? Am I going to like hop on the airship and they're like, good job, you passed, buddy? Or is this like a full-on rebellion that's literally going on? Like, I don't know. I don't know what KAIROS they want. They sound cool. They sound like they have religious motives. I don't even know what, I guess we're going to have to dig deeper into the story. But, you know, for, like, being able to read it and, like, do this is pretty good. You know, I don't expect, like, you know, super deep stuff. So, yeah, this is good. I like it. We're definitely going to continue. And everyone's been telling me that, like, the story gets super crazy. So I'm hyped to check it out. We actually got some action today, too. Everybody beating people up today. Oh, and I screwed up my time sequence or whatever. Where it's like, do you punch her? Do you grab her arm? And it's, what do I do? Oh, man, that was pretty cool. I totally did not expect that. So points, guys. Points for that, for sure. That made it, like, really cool. Like, that came out of nowhere. The time thing was dope. I should just let it flow and see what would have happened. But I don't want to get the bad ending. I want to get the best ending. That's how I play every game. Yeah, so please like and subscribe if you had fun today. Let's talk about some more visual novels and stuff. Like, people keep telling me about, was it Steins Gate or something like that? Steins Gate is supposed to be super dope. Like, what's your favorite visual novel besides this one? Or do you play any other ones besides this? I don't know, recommend me some stuff. I'm into it. Maybe we could check it out here on stream or something. But yeah, I'm definitely going to continue To the Edge of the Sky. I think I'm going to do it as like a weekly thing. You know, so I posted up one last week. I posted up one this week. I'll post one up next week. Keep it around the same time, you know. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and good night, guys.